Hey guys, Rocket Blade here once again. Got another video to talk about today. Um, well, not another video, but another thing to share, and that is about the whole Ronda Rousey Holly Holmes fight. I just saw it not too long ago. Um, I want to get I want to get the my first impressions of Fallout and Tomb Raider, which is something I was buying on. I wanted to just upload them and get them out the way. So, cause that's the hardest part. Cause this part's easy, just talking from the camera and give my thoughts on the fight, which I just saw with me and my brother. And honestly, I was very shocked, to say the least. I was very surprised, but not too surprised. But I'll get into it in a moment. It was just wow. This Holly Holmes, man, she had a lot to overcome. The fact that you know, the fact that she had the pressure to beat Ronda Rousey. I mean, she handled it very well. I mean, Ronda Rousey was like the Mike Tyson of UFC. She was like knocking people out fast as you can say, "Oh no, you didn't." You know what I mean? Because before you know it, it's like you blink and oh, the fight's over. It's like wow. I remember one fight I showed my friend. He was really impressed. He was kind of half tired. I mean, I forgot it was that one fight. I forgot her name, but she gave her a few punches, judo tossed her, hit her 5-6 times, and the fight was over in seconds. Even my friend was like, "Damn, it's over already? This one beast of a girl." And yeah, I mean, she was one hell of an opponent. So, I mean, but for one, Holly Holmes had a lot of good things working against her. She was with John Jones was training. John Jones was help training her, and also John Jones' coach was also, was also the one that was coaching her and helping her prepare for this fight. So that's a good thing. And she never let it get to her head. She wasn't like overly emotional. She was focused, precise. All the other girls are like, "I'm gonna kick your ass," like getting all emotional. But so that when it's time to get to the fight, either they're drained or exhausted and they can't do nothing about it. And before you know, they're knocked out and stuff. With her, she was like, she used to be a pro boxer. Um, before she went to UFC, then she did kickboxing for a bit. Then she went to UFC, well, not UFC, but then she went to like MMA, one of like the lower tier MMA places. And people and a lot of fans are telling them, "Why, hey, check out this Holly Holmes girl. Check her out. She's beating people left and right." And they were impressed with Shaw. She was like knocking out people with head kicks. Former boxer knocking out people with head kicks. That's crazy. But yeah, so of course they signed her. Then fight night came, and I gotta say something. I haven't been shocked in terms of the outcome of the fight probably since Anderson Silva and Wyman fight. But the difference between that fight and this fight, Anderson Silva was so used to thinking he's invincible. He was hulking and joking around the ring. So when Wyman punched him and knocked him out, because he caught Silva goofing around and stuff. Where to me, the fight we just witnessed between Holly Holmes and Ronda Rousey, in my opinion, is the Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson of this generation and of this sport. Because honestly, she wasn't the favorite. Even showed that the odds were against her. If you go to like ESPN and stuff, they show like the bracket, like the odds of like her like her. She was an underdog. Long story short, she was a big underdog, and for her to just come in and just knock out the crap out of Ronda Rousey, and it's not just what she did. She was like throwing some punches, and then Ronda Rousey was kind of like flustered. She ducked her knee, pretending her back was turned. She spun around, and she was met with a bam head kick to the face. I mean, she was out right in the air. Couple of hammer fists. Before you know it, she was out for the count. Even before the knockout, she was just outboxing her. I mean, it was like, I mean, not overcommitting. And Ronda Rousey, she could tell she was getting flustered and upset. And ultimately, now we get to this. Ultimately, the reason why I feel she lost is because, like her opponent, She let her emotion get the best of her. I mean, there were plenty of times if she was focused, she could easily blocked a punch or a kick that Holly was throwing at her. But she was had her fist down, hands up. Chin down, hands. Chin up, hands down. Just like, well, just knock her out. But the patient, and precise Holly Holmes was prepared for that, and damn, knocked her out. Seeing Ronda Rousey's emotions. If anything, Ronda Rousey. If you want to know what, so that's my opinion. You want to know why she lost? Her emotions got the best of her. I mean, at one point she tried to do like a hook, and Holly ducked underneath it, and Holly made Ronda Rousey look so bad. I was at that point, even though I didn't want to admit to it. At that point in my head, I was like, I think unless Ronda Rousey adjusts her game quick, Holly's got this in the bag. And a few moments later, head kick knockout. Wow. All that says wow. Holly Holmes, congratulations. I mean, you deserve this. You worked your ass off. I mean, you deserve every credit. I mean, you worked your ass off. You deserve every praise you should get. Congratulations. You deserve it. You know what I'm saying? As for Ronda Rousey, you got to work on your stand-up. You got to work on more on your stand-up better. And also, you got to control your emotions. Keep your emotions intact. Because when you're fighting with your emotions, you're not thinking straight. You're just thinking about just want to kill that person. And then you're just doing whatever. You try to do whatever. You're doing whatever without thinking. And then you get outboxed or outclassed. And then before you know it, you're on the floor wondering what happened. I mean, and I find that and something UFC, you got to be focused. Because not just, with boxing, not just the hands. It's the hands and the feet, too. Feet, knees, everything, elbows, you name it. It's everything. And, I mean, she was just outclassing. And it was just like, jaw-droppingly shocking. It is just, wow. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Truly, truly unbelievable stuff, to say the least. So at the end of the day, all I say is Ronda Rousey, can she come back from this? Absolutely, I think she can. If she gets, if my opinion, hires Freddie Roach, who's Manny Pacquiao's trainer, to work on her boxing better and control her emotions in the fight. Hey, who knows? This might be the film version of Liddell Couture. Hey. And I'm game to have that. Because those fights were all excellent, in my opinion. In fact, the third fight, Liddell Couture 3, made me a UFC fan. Though, what solidified it was USA versus Canada. But I'll say that for another story for another time. But overall, that's why I felt Holly Holmes won. Because, she didn't fall for the hype. She was patient. She was very, very defensive. Being a sniper, picking her shots. Doing those weird kicks to the leg, kind of like John Jones. She was kind of like a John Jones, you could say. Patient, taking her time, picking her spots when to strike. And then when she finally struck for that knockout, everybody, ESPN, Fox Sports, I mean, I'm pretty sure social media is blowing up about this. Because Ronda Rousey was like the Mike Tyson of UFC. I mean, she's the reason why women's sports is taken more seriously today. And the fact that she got knocked out silly the way she did was both jaw-dropping and shocking, to say the least. But Holly Holmes ain't no pushover. Like I said, she had boxing, a kickboxing pedigree, and she went to Greg Jackson, I remember his name now, to hone her skills so she can become a full, as they say, ultimate fighter. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, ultimately, why Ronda Rousey lost is because, she let her emotions get the best of her. That's why the spectacular knockout you saw. And again, Holly Holmes, congratulations, you deserve it. Ronda, like I said, work on your boxing skills, but mainly work on your emotions. Don't let the emotions get the best of you. Keep that under control. Other than that, I know you can come back from this. And also, I can't wait for part 2, for them to fight again. Will it happen? I'm pretty sure. Not anytime in the future, because I heard that according to why she has like movie deals amongst other things. So she's gonna be gone for a while. But I'm really hoping that they fight again because I would love to see a rematch and see Ronda Rousey can rise to the challenge or can't. But I'm leaning towards she can. But time won't tell, to say the least. All right, guys. So what did you guys think of the fight? Were you shocked that Holly Holmes knocked out Ronda Rousey the way she did, or you weren't surprised? You saw it coming because of her skills. You know what she brought to the table. Were you surprised? Were you not surprised? I love to hear you guys' thoughts on the comment section below. Like I said, I was like, but at the same time, you know, when she was like fighting the way she did, I was like, she's fighting emotionally, and then like I said, and then when you fight like that, that's what happens, guys. You gotta stay focused on these things, because these UFC fighters, they're no joke. Hey, James Toney found out the hard way, so you know what I mean. All right, guys. Again, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Rockhead Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon.